Hello everyone, my name is Lin Ruiyang. The topic I'm going to present today is fact versus fake. Why don't we trust science anymore? And for starter, there is an important concept called manufacturing ignorance. This concept is mentioned throughout the video. It's deliberate attempt to undermine science. It uses scientific method to go against science. It aims to make people doubt established science, persuading people that established fact is also subject to doubts. Established fact is like the law of motion and the conservation of energy, which is already been tested over and over again. And because they have been confirmed, so there is no reason to doubt them. And there is a historical example of manufacturing ignorance. One historical example of manufacturing ignorance is launched by the tobacco industry. The harmfulness of tobacco was first revealed during 1953. The scientists found that the tobacco might cause cancer. The tobacco industry started a campaign trying to get them out of the trouble. They start a campaign of funding other research. The cause of cancer might have a larger variety of causes like eating habit, living area, and personal habit. So they funded a lot of research in other causes of cancer. So they try to distract people from the harmfulness of the tobacco. This campaign is very well studied because the internal document was leaked by a whistleblower in 1994. And there are also other examples of manufacturing ignorance, like the GM food. And in reverse, means that it was attacked by manufacturing ignorance. Climate change, also in reverse. Vaccination. Vaccine is also attacked by manufacturing ignorance. And also nuclear energy. And it's especially in Taiwan. The end of manufacturing ignorance is to buy more time for the current business model. Like for the tobacco industry and for the fossil tobacco industry claiming that tobacco didn't cause cancer, and the fossil fuel industry claiming that the climate change wasn't real, so we don't need to take any step to reverse it to reduce the carbon dioxide released to the atmosphere. And some is to squeeze the competitor out of the market, like organic farming attacking GM crops, although that WHO has confirmed that eating GM food doesn't pose a higher risk as to eating their non-genetic modified competitor. And also like the fossil fuel industry attacking nuclear industry to push them out of the energy market, and this is especially obvious in many places. Like in America, a lot of like no nuclear go solar advertisement was actually funded by the oil industry. And the target of manufacturing ignorance has two main targets. The first target is to influence the lawmaker. Like the use of BPA was supposed to ban, but it delayed for a lot of time. So it was a case of influencing the lawmaker to influence the formula of rule. And another target is the general public, and they attack the general public by using social media and other method, so they can influence the general opinion on the subject. So they can have a bigger leverage and even also influenced the lawmaker, because in most countries the lawmaker was elected by the public. And finally we will go to the conclusion. In conclusion, ignoring scientific truths has a real human cost, like the deaths that can be avoided by vaccination, and those people was homeless because of climate change. And so we can know that ignoring scientific truths really cause serious consequences. And it's important to distinguish what we know, what do we know, and what should we really doubt. The truth will prevail in the long run, as shown in the history. As life can last for a while, but it cannot last forever. And I want to end my presentation by the word of the late German mathematician David Hilbert. We must know, we will know. Thank you for your listening.